to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Utes will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Complete to start this drive. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The give to the back. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Quick strike complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, a lot of space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Utes have their offense in high gear. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Utah! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Got him downfield. He's loose. Oh, he's got some. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Working on the right. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll pull it down and run. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield. Get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding open areas. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Scrambling away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Grabs it in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. First play of the period, 1st down here. Just going to keep it after the snap. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
The Utes are flying down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Utes decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through the tackle. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Bruins will call on their punt team. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Finding an escape route. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. To the air, it's Dampier. Fires to the big fella. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown.
There he goes! They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On the ground with the counter. Turning on the Jets. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! Fit it in the window for the score.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Clemens. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Clemens. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They go to the ground. Find some fresh air. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Got rid of it just in time.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, UCLA! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. That's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Caught over the middle. It's Parker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Going for it all. Makes the grab at the 30. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bentley. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Trying to bowl his way in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Dampier trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense. Wide open spaces. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. On the run, it's Parker. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Utes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bruins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Bruins! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's in open space downfield. Lots of running room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Dampier. They've got the screen set up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Got a wide open receiver. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Zings it complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And the Bruins are on the move. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll set up to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Hunt is in the air. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Looking deep down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Dampier. He's got his man across the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Direct snap. Got room to work. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost to fire on second down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now they regain the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Bruins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Got got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Now the play fake. Tosses it incomplete. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Sends it back in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Going for it all. Touchdown, UCLA! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Turning it on. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Give to the back. Oh, a lot of space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Utah! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, the ground game. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option, the give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. All tied up, just over a minute to go, guys. Still plenty of time for a finish.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looks as if he's going to run it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll go back to the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Utes will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. That late clutch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To throw, it's Iamaleava. quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.